Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, and with another edition of The World Outside Your Window. And what we're going to discuss this evening is what happened in Boulder, Colorado. We're going to discuss this man right here on the screen. So here's what we know about the Boulder, Colorado mass shooting suspect. Ahmad, I'm gonna try not to butcher this man. Ahmad Ali Aliwa Alisa is identified by authorities Tuesday as the gunman who opened fire at a King Soopers grocery store in Colorado, killing 10 people, including a Boulder police officer. The name of the 21-year-old suspect who is in custody was released at a news conference by the Boulder Chief of Police, Maris Harrell, who did not disclose a possible motive for Monday's bloodshed. The search of the suspect's suburban Denver home turned up other weapons, a senior law enforcement told CNN Tuesday. The weapon used in the attack, an AR-15 style pistol modified with an arm brace, according to sources involved in that. Hold on, y'all. The suspect has been charged with 10 counts of first degree murder, one charge of attempted murder, according to his arrest warrant. His first court appearance will be scheduled for 8:15 a.m. Thursday, according to the Colorado Judicial Branch online records. The warrant described Alisa as being armed with either an assault rifle or black AR-15 and wearing tactical or an armored vest. The suspect had removed all of his clothing and dressed only in shorts when he was taken into custody, the affidavit said. Outside the store, the document said Alisa wouldn't tell police whether there were other suspects, but he did ask to speak to his mother. Using law enforcement databases, the affidavit said the investigators determined that Alisa had purchased a Ruger AR 5.56 pistol on March the 16th. The district attorney in Boulder said Alisa is a resident of Arvada between Boulder and Denver who has lived most of his life in the United States. Alyssa, whose family immigrated from Syria, may be suffering from mental illness, according to the 34-year-old brother, Ali Alawa Alisa. Okay. The brother told CNN on Tuesday that in high school, bullies made fun of Alisa's name for being Muslim. And that may have contributed to him becoming antisocial. People choose not to mess with him because of his temper. People choose not to really talk to him because of all how he acted and things like that. So yeah, he was very alone, said Damian Cruz, who said he has known Alisa since fifth grade. Alisa became increasingly paranoid around 2014, believing that he was being followed and chased, according to his brother. At one point, the young man covered the camera on his computer with duct tape so he could not be seen, said the brother who lives with Alisa. He always suspected someone was behind him, someone was chasing him. We kept a close eye on him when he was in high school. He would say, "Someone is chasing me, someone is investigating me." And we're like, "Come on, man, there's nothing." He was closing he was closed into himself, the brother said. Now, in a related article, I found also some more information. And here's what we know about the Boulder, Colorado, the shooting in Boulder, Colorado that left 10 people dead. Elisa's Facebook page, the authenticity of which was confirmed by his brother and high school classmates, shows posts saying he believed in his former high school had been hacking into his phone. Hmm. Just curious, what are the laws about phone privacy? Because I believe my old high school A West was hacking my phone. Elisa wrote in a March 18, 2019 Facebook post. He made a second post on July the 5th of 2019, also claiming that people were hacking his phone, saying, "Let me have a normal life. I probably could." When his Facebook friends questioned how he knew the school was hacking his phone, Elisa said, "I believe part racism for sure, but I also believe someone spread rumors about me which are false, and maybe that set it off." The profile claims Elisa attended Arvada West High School. Blah, 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 blah. They got it confirmed by the Jefferson County Public School spokesperson that confirmed that Elisa was a student there around March of 2015 until he graduated in May of 2018. Elisa was not very political or particularly religious, according to his brother, who said he never heard the young man threaten to use violence. The entire thing surprised me, a la Elisa said of the Monday morning shootings. I would never ever have thought he would do such a thing. I never thought he would kill. I still can't believe it. I'm really sad for the lives that he wasted. I feel sorry for all those families. We lost a brother, even if he is a killer. Aside from a knife he used for cooking, Ali Alisa said he did not know his brother to carry any weapon, including a firearm. Now, the sister in law says she saw the suspect playing with a gun. According to the arrest woman, the woman identified as the suspect's sister in law stated that Ahmad Ali Aliwa Alisa was seen playing with a gun she thought looked like a machine gun about 2 days ago. She did not believe the gun looked like the rifle she had seen in the old Western movies. Elisa had been talking about having a bullet stuck in the gun and was playing with the gun. The woman name, who was redacted from the document, said that Ali said he didn't know why his brother went to King Scoopers. Is it Supers? I think it's King Supers Monday. Police interrogated him and another brother, according to Ali Alisa, who said authorities had searched their home in the pre-dawn hours of Tuesday morning. They searched every corner, every piece of clothing. The family immigrated from Syria in 2002, the brother said. They had lived in the Arvada area since 2014. Facebook has now shut down the Instagram accounts and Facebook accounts of the suspect. Now, upon further research, Elisa was found guilty of assault in 2018. Elisa was sentenced to 1 year probation and 48 hours of community service after being found guilty of third degree assault in 2018 for an incident that occurred in the previous November, according to the Colorado Bureau of Investigation's database. The case stemmed from an incident in which a then 18-year-old Elisa was accused of attacking a classmate at Arvada West High School. A report from the police officer included in the case says Elisa got up in a classroom, walked over to the victim, and cold cocked him in the head. Elisa got on top of the victim and punched him in the head several more times, the report says, adding that the victim had bruising, swelling, and cuts to the head as well as pain. No witnesses could see or hear any reason for the attack, and Elisa said the victim had made fun of him and called him racial names a week earlier. Now, I'm going to link this article down in the comments so you can go over and read all of that for yourself, but this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of the most tactful way to say this. This is a tragedy. I don't know the ethnicities of the people who lost their lives. But this is truly a sign of the times and a tragedy within itself, okay? Clearly something was wrong with him. Now, I don't know why this brother of his want to pretend like there was nothing wrong with him when clearly even his Facebook posts say something is wrong. I tell y'all all the time, mental health is just important as you going and getting your regular physical checkup on your body. If your heart start hurting, you going to the doctor. If your lungs give you an issue, you're going to the doctor. What is it that we are so conditioned to not recognize mental illness and help our loved ones receive it? Based off of just this article alone, this man has been going through some form of mental health issues since his childhood. And how nobody ever took time to figure out what was going on, I don't know. That's why I say check on your loved ones, especially now, because this pandemic has put a lot of pressure on people and they're reacting in some kind of weird ways. Now, on the flip side of this story, let me tell you what else I hear. I hear, ooh, he got a mental illness. He was undiagnosed. He snapped. You see where I'm going with this? I see this man not probably, they're going to have to prove it. It's going to be an uphill battle to prove it because he is considered in a minority. But do you see how they looking for a way out for him already? Come on, my people. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to turn this into something that is not. I'm just looking at it from all angles because I'm on the outside looking in. And whether you like it or not, this is what's happening in the world outside your window. I see two things. One, there's a case being built in the court of public opinion of that this man is mentally unstable. Will he face jail time? More than likely. But if they prove that something's wrong with him, you already know what that means. If that brother had melanin up in that skin, they wouldn't give a damn if he was 2 motherfucking fruit short of a fruit basket, baby. He would be going to prison and there would be no mercy. I see some form of mercy happening for this man, even though he has taken the lives of 10 people. Now, he killed a police officer, so they're going to get him. But you see how they're building up a little sympathy for him, too, by saying that he hasn't been, he's had these mental issues, clearly some mental issues since childhood. And I also see the play on the effects of bullying. Now, he done took 10 people's lives. 10 people that went to the grocery store that day, either went to work or went to pick up something from the grocery. They didn't ever make it home. And I don't have a heaven or hell to put this man in, but he should never make it home either. He should be sitting somewhere in a jail cell for the remainder of his life for the tragedy that he has caused. 1 week after we just got through talking about the Asian American community being rocked by the spy killings over in Atlanta. I feel so sorry for the families who lost loved ones the other day to this man on the screen. It is my sincere hope that comfort comes to each and every one of those families as they try to find some peace in all of this. But I do hope that the law prevails here and that this man on this screen is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, despite what they're trying to do in the media by trying to make us feel some kind of way about him having some mental issues. Because It's people battling mental illness every day. They're not walking into a grocery store and killing 10 people. Help could have been gotten for him. That's all I want to say about that. I'll link this article down in the pinned comment so you can go over and read the entire article for yourself. And please get down in the penny section and let me know how you feel about this. I want to hear I don't care if you disagree with me or you agree with me. I really want to know how you guys feel about this incident that has happened now in Boulder, Colorado, 1 week after the mass shooting of some Asian Americans over in Atlanta. Let me know what y'all think about that. Anyway, in closing, as always, you do not have to be great to get started, but you got to get started in order to be great. And it is the depth of your struggle that will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, remember to like the video, share the video, and I'll see you guys back down here in the DM real soon. Have a great remainder to your, what is this? Child, what is it? It's Wednesday morning. Have a great remainder to your Wednesday. I plan on doing the same. I'll see you soon. Peace.